What an enormous legacy the Queen left, and enormous shoes that Charles now has to fill. They are incomparable, aren't they? Someone who came to the throne in their 20s as opposed to someone who has come to the throne in their 70s, at a time at which most people would be thinking about retiring and putting their feet up.
It's clear he doesn't want to be seen as a caretaker king, just as a gap, an interval between his historic, beloved mother and the new reign. What people anticipate will be the exciting reign of his son William and Kate.
I do think the king has a big job on his hands, because he's leaving behind his mother's legacy, which has been cemented the world over.
Queen Elizabeth II's coronation in 1953 was a broadcasting breakthrough as the first major live TV event. The future king watched on, just a toddler.
This was a destiny that was marked out for him from birth. And, you know, from the age of 4, seeing his own mother crowned at Westminster Abbey, he must have had an idea that this would one day be his reality too. But nevertheless, it's taken such a long apprenticeship for him to reach this point, and he's learned from the best.
What's interesting about the King, Charles, is that he has never been sitting waiting to get the top job because, you know, too much respect for his mother. And also because he was driven in terms of what he wanted to commit his life to, because he never knew when the day may come when he would become king.
King Charles ascends the throne with big challenges ahead.
First and foremost, he has to deal with the infighting and scandal at the heart of his own family, the heart of the monarchy, which has really threatened the institution.
The family dramas are a huge problem for Charles. Charles is a loving father. He wants to reconcile with Harry. He doesn't want this to be overshadowing his reign.
Charles does face a problem. For 30 years now, his big idea for the monarchy is that it should be slimmed down. His idea always was that he would have these 2 loyal lieutenants, William and Harry, beside him. And we've seen that, in fact, that's not going to be the case. And that will be the challenge for Charles in the future.
The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have announced that they are carving out what they call a new role for themselves.
Move over Brexit. There is a new breakup that's shaking up the UK, and it's been dubbed Megxit.
Harry and Meghan's departure from royal life remains the talk of the town.
When Charles made his broadcast soon after his accession, he very graciously expressed his love for his younger son and wished his son and his wife well in their new life they were making overseas. That was a very polite way of Charles saying, off you go to California, we wish you well, that's the end of it. The future for the British monarchy lies with Charles and William operating as a pair.
But the Sussexes didn't go quietly. The couple launched a series of tell-all bombshells that wreaked havoc on the firm, first on Oprah, then Netflix.